Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson and welcome again to WDT Media TV. We're here at Palm Court to look at their Vaccination Blitz. Here at Palm Court here. The Blitz is now going on here at Palm Court. Present persons here about to be vaccinated. Another patient is about to be vaccinated here at Caribbean Palms. Another person here receiving her vaccination. Let's now hear from Ms. Amishka Lorne, PSVI Logistics Coordinator.
Hi, my name is Amashika Lorne and I am the Logistics Coordinator for the Private Sector Vaccine Initiative. And today we are here at Caribbean Palms Estate conducting a vaccination activity. But this is a community vaccination activity. Of course, leading up to today would have had the town criers going out, would have been doing some walkthroughs in different communities to really sensitize people and even to get feedback on how they feel about the general national vaccination drive. I can say that this morning we're very pleased with the turnout so far. So when we checked our numbers, and it was at about 10 a.m. in the morning, we had about 75 people, in excess of 75. That's what was recorded on the system so far, that had already turned up, and we were offering all, and we are still offering all three of the vaccines. So whether the person wanted Pfizer, AstraZeneca or the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, we were offering them to the different age groups and facilitating them right throughout the day. We're thankful that we had Councillor Carl Blake, who passed through the area as well. The Member of Parliament, Angela Brownberg, she was also here, and we even saw Councillor Eugene Kelly, bringing out their numbers and working with us and supporting the initiative today. The general numbers that we were looking at, we wanted to target about 350. So by the end of the day, we will see how close we are to that target. But, through our walks, we've been hearing different things, and it was very important for us to do that leading up to the day, because we were able to, pretty much correct some misinformation out there, to debunk some of the myths that people were having. And I think generally people were quite receptive when we had our lead, our senior public health nurses on the walks with us to really just help to allay any fears or just to correct some of the information that was out there. But I think the communities did welcome us, and we were also cognizant of some of the nuances in terms of if there were any, violence taking place, if there was any violence taking place between certain areas and others. But we were really, I think we were well received while we were walking through the various communities. Of course, in other sites, some mini sites, you would have seen where people were offered an incentive, whether it's with a telecommunications company or both telecommunications company or fast food restaurants. At our sites under the PSVI, we're not offering any incentives, and we're very grateful that people understand the need to take the vaccine without any of those incentives being offered. But yes, there were people who were asking if we're offering this or if we're offering that. So at our sites, no, we do not. We have some specific partners who will help to give us things in terms of, like refreshments and that sort of thing for the general team, or if anybody's in, in terms of even medical supplies. So that's where our partners come in. But in terms of offering an incentive specifically because you have taken the vaccine, no, not at this time. also like to add that we got tremendous support from the community groups, you know, in the various areas surrounding Caribbean Palms Estate, and they were helping us to walk the different areas. So it definitely shows where collaboration and people who have a fixity of purpose can really and truly move the needle to get us vaccinated as a people. So I just really want to big up our community members who were walking with us through the different communities and helping us in the lead up to today.
Councillor Eugene Kelly from the Whitfield Division.
To thank the organizers who have done this, because there are a number of persons in particular who had gotten their first dose.
Yes.
But they weren't able to go back to the same place to get their second dose.
Yes.
And so this really was a tremendous help towards that. Especially as we hear that there's a new the Omicron, a new variant of the COVID.
Yes.
It's of greater importance that we don't ease up on the push towards increasing the vaccination numbers so that we can return to normality in the country in terms of business, education, and the whole economy as a whole.
Yeah. What would be your advice to persons who are still anti-vaxxers?
Well, the issue is that ask yourself, when you have a medical issue, you go and speak to doctors, not people on Facebook and on Twitter. You speak with doctors. When you have a legal matter, you go to lawyers.
Yes.
When you have a problem with your car, you go to the mechanic. So issues of this nature, seek the real professionals. And the medical professionals there, here and everywhere, will tell you the importance and the need for vaccination. COVID is real, people are dying, and we need to put a halt to it.
Let's hear from Councillor Carl Blake.
Here taking place here today is to make sure that those who weren't vaccinated have a chance to be. Who cannot reach the far center, we bring it to their doorstep so that they can be vaccinated, so that we can get back to normal, our normal activity.
Yes.
And for kids to go to school, parents go back to work, you know?
Yes.
And the whole operation that the community come back.
We also spoke with Member of Parliament, Dr. Angela Brown-Burke.
It was a very, very good mix. You know, what they have done is really what works, which is we're able to have some members of the community go inside the community with them, do a little walk and sensitization before. We did flyers, we did messages, we had our leaders talk to persons as well, and then they came today. And like for those areas where people really are afraid to walk too far, they have actually gone into the community to actually do the vaccination there. I think that works as well. So I mean, I'm very, very pleased about it. I'm particularly pleased too, just in terms of how they have organized the work that they have done, which is to kind of simplify so it doesn't take that long. So there isn't a lot of writing up, you know, they have the devices, they come and they register you there, you write up the card, you take the card in, treating them as adults, so you know, they can walk with the card. So they go to the card, they take the card from registration, go get the vaccine, and then they just come and wait there 15 minutes. Everything is okay, and then they go home. So I think that is very, very good.
Yeah. You know, our MP, Dr. Angela Brown-Burke, and the councillor, they can see here. Different areas, you can get your shots, your Caribbean Palm.